If you haven't heard the news yet, Pixar is working on a sequel to The Incredibles that is scheduled to release in 2019. I know that seems like a long time from now, but don't worry, it'll be here before you know it. And until then, let's find all the Easter eggs in the first one. First Easter egg shows up before the movie really even started. In case you didn't know, in the earlier years, Pixar often battled Disney, and at one point they had a falling out. Fast forward to today, Disney bought Pixar and owns the entire enchilada. So naturally in the beginning it would show Disney's logo first, then Pixar second, right? Then why is it the second that the animated part starts does Pixar feel the need to show Disney first and Pixar second once again, even after Disney just did that? Watch closer. If we play back those film scratches in the beginning, it's not just scratches. It actually says Pixar Production Studios, The Incredibles Real. This could be just effects for setting the age of the film, or is it Pixar's subtle way of saying their name should come before Disney's name on their movies since they did all the work? I'll let you decide. If you look closely, when Mr. Incredible is going after the robbers, his GPS location isn't just any random location, it's actually the streets around Pixar Studios in real life. And he plans to intercept the bad guys in the southwest corner of the park. The park, according to the map, is where Pixar Studios would actually be. This supports a bigger conspiracy that all Pixar movies are in the real world, and that they are all connected, and that there's a deeper, darker story behind them. But that's a different story for a different day. The next Easter egg can be found when Mr. and Mrs. Incredible catch a purse thief. If you look at what was inside the purse, you will find a Mr. Incrediblepez dispenser. This is not the first time we have seen Bon Voyage. His first appearance was in Ratatouille as a street performer. Obviously he didn't make enough money doing that, so he stepped up his game to a life of crime. At the wedding, you see several superheroes before they died because of their capes.
Do you remember Thunderhead? Tall, storm powers. Nice man, good with kids. Another day saved when his cape snagged on a missile pin. Strattogale, April 23rd, 57. Cape caught in a jet turbine. Metaman Express Elevator. Dyna guy, snag on takeoff.
Edna, the costume designer, got the idea for Mr. Incredible's very first suit from the stained glass window of the church. The church got the idea from the Eye of the Providence that's on the back of the dollar bill. The dollar bill got the all-seeing eye from the Illuminati, thus making the Incredibles members of the Illuminati. Conspiracy confirmed.
Hey, you started it. You sit down. You sit down. You'll pay for Violet.
When the kids are fighting at the dinner table, Dad goes into the kitchen to read the newspaper, trying to relieve some stress. Take a look at the paper in the right-hand corner. It reads, "Catastrophe seen as crisis looms." This is an inside joke that's been bounced around with a subtle change in words for many movies, animations, and cartoons. A few examples would be Iron Giant and Lady and the Tramp.
A fire. We're close. Yeah, baby!
When the guys are hanging out in the alley listening to the police scanner, above them are two signs. One saying Andy's Restaurants, referencing obviously to Toy Story, and Luxo's Deli, referencing Luxo Jr., Pixar's iconic lamp. When Rick from the government and Bob are walking down the hall of the hospital, you can see a boy on a hospital bed being wheeled by. Some people online say that it's the same boy from the scare simulator in Monsters Inc., but I'm not seeing it. What do you think? When Bob is realizing that the world may need him again, look at his desk. His wife left him a note to call the principal. Also, check out that cool poster on the wall. That was also on the cover of Life magazine. If you watch Finding Nemo, you will see that is the same magazine a boy is reading when he is in the waiting room at the dentist.
You'll be briefed on your next assignment in the conference room at 2. D-Wing, room A113.
2 o'clock. Got it.
See you there.
A113 is an ongoing Easter egg in films not just limited to Pixar. You can find references to A113 in movies, TV shows, cartoons. Basically, it's referencing to a graphic design classroom many artists came from, room A-113. When Mr. Incredible swims into a cave to avoid being blown up, you can see Mickey Mouse is waiting there. When a pilot is talking to the radio tower, it first identifies itself so the tower knows who is calling. Each plane has its own code. Think of it like a license plate on a car.
Island approach, India Golf 909 checking in, VFR on top. Over.
Ironic though that the plane's code is IG99. Ironic because Iron Giant was released in the year of 1999.
Island Tower, this is India Golf 909 requesting vectors to the initial. Over.
In the control tower, A113 makes an appearance again.
Huh? What? I didn't see anything.
Now this Easter egg, Pixar is most known for, and that is the pizza truck from Toy Story. Usually they hide it in every single movie they make. A lot of people think that The Incredibles is the very first movie they didn't put the pizza truck in. I think they did. However, this is the golden Easter egg, if you will. So they made it extra hard to find. They give you a clue earlier in the movie when the teacher shows that he caught Dash putting a tack on his chair. Dash is only seen in one frame. The truck is also literally only in one frame of the movie, and it's blurry at that. When the RV is forced to a rolling stop, during the roll, you get to see the view through the windshield looking down the streets. For one frame, a yellow truck can be partially seen next to the rearview mirror with a white blur on top of it. Now, to be honest, I'm not 100% convinced that this is the truck, and a few other people mentioned some other locations that the truck might have been as well, like when the RV first landed on the road or when Dash is fighting the robot. But after hours of watching frame by frame, I didn't see those as conclusive as this one. But regardless, if the truck is in the movie, it's hidden better than any other movie they made. In the final battle, they gave you a clue to the next movie they were going to release following The Incredibles, and that was the movie Cars. Here you can see Doc Hudson from Cars. In the end, these two old guys aren't just random people in the street. They are Disney animator legends Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnson. Lastly, in the bonus clip of Jack Jack Attack, you see the famous Pixar ball on the floor next to Jack Jack. Alright, gents and gentlemen, thanks for watching. What was your favorite Easter egg? Let me know if you see one I missed. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and share with your friends. Also, subscribe for more crazy videos just like this. And share a smile with somebody today. They are contagious.